Hey guys, welcome back to Sweet Teak Nails. Today I thought instead of doing a video where I show you a design, I would show you different kinds of ways that you can practice, nail art if you don't want to use your own hand or you don't have somebody that you can practice on. So first I will show you that you can buy these nail polish art wheels. I got these over at Sally's. I'm not exactly for sure how much I spent for them. But you can buy these and they come in a pack of 10 and you can, just practice nail art on them. I've just kind of messed around and you can repaint over them. I don't advise using acetone to take the nail polish off because it will melt it. From experience. So one thing you can do, like I said, is you can purchase these nail polish art wheels. Another thing that you can do is you can purchase these nail art display acrylic false tips. I got mine at Go Only. They came in a box of 200. And again, you just paint on them to mess around. I would not advise using any type of acetone on these. It will melt them from experience. I know. So that's another thing that you can do. Use nail art display acrylic false tips. And it comes with this metal thing that you can put them all on. So that's another thing that you can use to practice your nail art on. Another thing is you can purchase these damage-free hanging, they're plastic designer hooks. I got these at Walmart. You can buy them in 2-packs. I think 4 packs, I'm not for sure, but this is an 8-pack and these are medium designer hooks. And what you do is you get those. I purchased this LocTite Fun Tack mounting putty. And you just take a little piece of that and you stick it on the end of the hook here. And then you've got your fake tips that you can get from Sally's. I think I purchased a big old box of them, Kiss Nails from Walmart. And you can buy different size of tips. And so that's another way that you can practice your nail art. And of course, you can purchase a nail practice hand. The thing with the nail practice hand is, I haven't used mine much because you have these tips that come with them. And they come with so many, and I'm guessing that you cannot use acetone on these because, like the other things, I'm sure that they will melt. So I haven't used this much because I don't want to use all the nails that came with it, which they came with a bag of nails, which is fine. But once those nails are gone, you have to replace them. And I don't know how difficult that can be to find the right type that will fit in here. I don't know if they all are the same, and I don't know how expensive they are. So I got onto YouTube and I Googled, or I YouTubed, how reusing nail tips. So I came across a video, and it's by a YouTuber called Bold and Trendy. And she has had an amazing idea. So I tried it. So what you do is you've got your nail tip here and you've got this peg. And this peg is what sits inside of this hole that holds the nail on. So what she said is to grab a pair of clippers, and these are nail clips. They, for acrylic nails, nail tips, and this is how you normally cut them. Well, she said to turn it around because you want to get the cut as close as you can to that peg. So she cut the one side off. She turned that over and she cut the other side off. And she did it to the sides as well. So once you're done, you have the peg with no nail. So then she took a nail file. She used an electric nail file, but you can use just a regular file, which is what I did because I have an electric nail file, but I didn't want to pull it out just to, you know, kind of put a rough end on this little peg. So, but you can use a nail file as well. So I'm guessing that she does this so that the nail tips will stick to this. So once you're done, you end up having the peg with no nail. So now you can pop your peg in. It sits in like that. And then you take a nail tip, whatever nail tips that you prefer. And she used nail glue. I don't have nail glue, and I have this super glue gel control. And you're not putting a lot on because the more you put on, the harder it's going to be to get off the nail. So, plus I believe nail glue is more expensive and you get less than if you buy a super glue. So I tried the super glue, and what you do is you just put a little dab on that peg. And then you take your fake nail tip, sorry, and you stick it on there and you hold. So yeah, if you have a nail practice hand, you know, I don't know if you have any other ideas on this, you know, please list it in the comments below, but this really worked. So you know, this is how I'm probably going to use this nail practice hand from now on. But again, using, you know, the hooks with the nail tips and the fun tack mounting putty, it works just fine. Using the art wheels, you know, that's fine too, just to practice on. And I love also using the display acrylic false tips. So once you've got that on, it might not look all that great, but it's just to practice. So again, you know, when this, you can leave the nail long. You can come in and you can cut the nail down to the size that and it just popped right off. So I must not have used enough nail glue. So let's try it again. Let's make sure. There's that one. Popped in pretty good there. So let's try this again. Let's put a little bit of nail glue, or sorry, super glue on there, or nail glue, whatever you have. And we're going to attach this again. And so like I was saying, you can cut the nail shorter if you want. You can leave it long. And just, you know, it kind of is a neat way to be able to just practice nail art without having to put it on your nails and take it off. And I just don't advise you using any type of acetone on any of these, you know, acrylic false nail tips or the nail polish art wheels, because it will melt them. So, okay, so I don't know how strong that's on there. But like I said, you know, it's not on there very strong again. But however, you can, you know, just make sure you hold up here when you're filing. So, yeah. I mean, it may not be really strong, but it's strong enough to, you know, let's see if I use some of this just quick dry top coat here. It'll dry pretty quick, hopefully. So, you know, you paint your nails. Clearly, you're not going to see that because that is clear top coat. But, you know, once it dries, you do your, you do your other fingers, however you want to do them. And once you're completely done, it pops right off. So, and then, you know, you're ready to put another one on. So, again, not a video that is going to really show you a design, but it gives you some ideas of how you can, you know, be creative and mess around with nail art without having to buy a nail practice hand, without having to use your own nails. Clearly the cheapest is probably just buying, you know, these hooks over at Walmart and this fun tack mounting putty, and then just some Kiss plastic nails, or not plastic, acrylic tips at, you know, Walmart. That's probably the cheapest way. Clearly the most expensive is going to be buying a nail practice hand, but at least this way you won't have to spend any more money on these types of tips. And I would assume once these pieces get worn enough, then you could just pull out another tip, you know, and do the same thing and cut the nail off of the peg, and then you're left with just the peg. So you won't be constantly using these tips and wasting all that money. So that's all I got for today. So yeah, if you have any other, you know, tips on how to, you know, any other ways you can practice nail art, please leave it in the comments below. But these are the ways that I mess around with nail art. And like I said, you know, you can purchase this stuff from Sally's or from Amazon or from Walmart. But yeah, just get creative and have fun, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell so that you'll be notified when I post another video. Give me a thumbs up, like my videos, that helps me out. Leave a comment, give me some feedback, let me know what you guys do, or you know, if you have any suggestions, and share my video, please. I'd like to get my video out there, and that really helps me out there too. So yeah, until next time, well, have a great one, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.